Hey guys, I am coming on to do a collab video that Active Rachel Ann is putting on. So thank you so much for inviting me to do this collab with you, Rachel. I will have all the participants linked in the description box below. So make sure you go check them all out. This is going to be a really fun collab. We can get lots of good information. So this is what to do to get back on track after Valentine's Day or any other day that, or time period that you're off track. The big thing is tracking. Rather you track in paper or you track on your app or however you track. The biggest thing is to track. I track every single day, every day. There's only been a few days in the last year, a little over a year, that I haven't tracked. Most days I track. And I track everything. I track the good, I track the bad, I track the overages. I make sure that I have everything in here because for me, that is the biggest thing to get on track. And if I have an off track day, I'm still tracking. If I have an off, or I shouldn't say off track day, if I have an off plan day, I am still tracking. I track it. There's some days, I go over and I track it. There's been days where I've gone to the movies. Sometimes we like to go to Smitty's where you go in and you have dinner and you go, and you have a movie, you see a movie. And I've gone over with those when we go to Texas Roadhouse. Sometimes I go over there and I track it. I figure out what the points are and I track everything. So the biggest one for me, and I just went on for 2 minutes about that, but that is the biggest thing for me. And I have a video on my paper tracker because I like to track in paper, but like today, let's see. So today I don't have anything tracked on my tracker, but I have it all pre-planned right there. So I know where I stand for dinner. If I have everything in my cooler, which today I have eaten everything in my cooler. So I know where I stand for dinner. Meal prepping, especially getting back on track. I think that meal prepping or just snack planning, or because I don't really do meal prepping, but I do like all the fixings prepping. Sometimes I'll prep a soup. The taco soup is my big one, or my veggie chili. I prep those because those are, and it's prepping the low plan things, the low point things, like cutting up my veggies so that I can throw an omelet together or scrambled eggs with veggies in it. Prepping some hard-boiled eggs, prepping some chicken in the crock pot, things like that. Those are all so I do like, I don't know is it snack prepping? I guess it would be, just prepping snacks or prepping, so that I have things that I can just pull together. That is a big one to help me stay on track, is to have those things readily available. And this isn't prepping, but, pre-planning so that, pre-planning like I did here, that's important to me. That always helps me to write it down. I write it down on a sticky note because I don't want to mess up my planner, my tracker, but, and I don't want to have to white out. I don't want to have to scribble out. So I go and pre-track on a sticky note so that I have it all written down so I know what I plan to eat. And then as I eat it, I write it in my tracker, which I've eaten today, but I haven't actually wrote it in yet. I'll do that probably when I get home. So that is definitely a big one. So that's how I stay on track, or get back on track, I should say. Planning, pre-tracking, tracking, planning and prepping, pre-tracking and tracking. So, sit down and plan your snacks, the low point snacks, high high protein. I am really finding that high protein really helps me stay on track. So the cottage cheese and the, I always get the Faye Greek yogurt, but the 0% Greek yogurt, and I've been having the frozen fruit in the morning, and having some cottage cheese, frozen fruit and yogurt in the morning, and then cottage cheese and like peppers or something like that. I could even do carrots. I bet you that would help me eat carrots more, is by doing carrots with my cottage cheese. But having all those, so getting yogurt, getting cottage cheese if you like cottage cheese, having I've been doing a rice cake sometimes with just a tablespoon of peanut butter, or you can do the PB Fit stuff, and having that on a rice cake. That is a good one. Or having the little bit of peanut butter and with carrots, or I don't know, would it go with carrots? I don't know, but apples, having it with an apple. Yeah. So those are my ways that I get back on track and stay on track, is to plan and prep, whether that be prepping meals or prepping snacks or prepping things to have on hand. Like I said, having the chicken in the crock pot, having the high protein snacks. So plan, prep, pre-track, and track. Those are the ways that I get back on track from Valentine's Day, or get back on track from a day of being off plan, or a week of being off plan, or however long you've been off plan for. Just make a plan, prep it, pre-track it in the morning. I pre-track in the morning, and then sometimes I don't get to it until the afternoon. But if I've pre-tracked it on my sticky note, then I can know what I ate and track it in my tracker at the end of the day if I need to, or at lunch. However, whenever I get to it, when I have a chance to get to it. But those are the ways that I get back on track after being off track. And I try not to let myself stress about it. Just making it simple, and just finding just a few snacks those high protein snacks that can get you back on track. Having an easy breakfast. My oatmeal is always an easy breakfast for me. Yeah. Don't stress about it. Don't stress about getting back on track. Just do it. Just plan it, prep it, pre-track it, and track it, and just keep going. Just keep moving forward, and you'll get there. All right. Well, that's it. That's my ways that I get back on track and stay on track. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this collab, Rachel. Definitely check out the other participants' videos below. And thank you so much for watching. If you're coming from one of their other channels, thank you so much. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.